It's your girl Vicky Duchess, and welcome back to another edition of a Lunchbreak Chronicles. You know what time it is. It's your girl Vicky Duchess, and welcome back to another Lunchbreak Chronicle. Another effing chronicle. You gotta give props where props are due. Welcome back to the chron. Yes, okay, your girl is back. I haven't done a Lunchbreak Chronicle in quite a while. And I know I say that every video because it's true every video. Let me just put that disclaimer out there. But let me tell you. Okay, look, y'all. I was sick, okay? I was sick. I was under the weather. And I missed probably 3 or 4 days of work. Which, of course, if I don't go to work, then I don't go to lunch. And if I don't go to lunch, then there is no Lunchbreak Chronicle. Right? Makes sense? Right? Well, I'm back. Hello, testing. I'm back, okay? I'm back. I feel better. I'm not all hoarse and crap no more. I'm not all dying and can't breathe no more. Like, I'm good. Work has been crazy busy. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Hey, hit the subscribe button. I work for a university, okay? And so it's back to school time. Everybody's coming back to school, so it's crazy busy. No, I'm not a professor. I'm support staff for the university, so you know, we're the people who do all the grunt work outside of the classroom. They make sure university runs, okay? So we've been busy, we've been crazy. So even in the midst of my sickness, when I was at work, my lunch breaks haven't been as long as they normally are, just because I've been trying to get her done and get back to work because it's just so much going on. But anyway, so there has been so much going on, so much, whether it be drama with my lovely reality shows that I love to give my tea on in the chron, or whether it be real life craziness like this Charlottesville, Virginia crap, this stuff with Trump always. Like, it is August, mid-August. Can y'all believe that he has been our president for almost 9 months? Like, it pains me to come to that realization. And I really didn't think he would last this long. I really thought that he would have been impeached by now. But since he's not, and we're forced to deal with his idiocracy, you know, it's just so very unfortunate. And it's so very unfortunate that we as a people, as a nation, have to deal with him. And it's just crazy the things I've been seeing in the news and the unlikely people. Like, I saw Satanists saying they were against Trump. Like, oh, like, you don't even have the satanic people on your side. Like, okay, so I purposely do not really make Lunchbreak Chronicles about political topics, but I am going to give my little 2 cents on this. I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna move on, because it is a topic that needs dedicated time and videos for, and a Lunchbreak Chronicle is just not even the time nor the place to sincerely address the issues, okay? First off, I'm driving, so you know, I'm gonna give you my quick synopsis, okay? The shit is ridiculous, okay? The type of malarkey and just the disenfranchisement of people that has taken place in America. Like, I feel like the country has taken so many steps in the wrong direction in the last 8 months. It's baffling, okay? For every step in the wrong direction, the president exit on a further step by doing dumb things such as being in support of stronger police enforcement in a world where half of your nation is already fighting against police brutality. You're saying you're for stronger police enforcement. Like, hello? Like, who is he leading? Because it's not the people. I don't know. Like, you realize that once you get out of the office, this world that you're creating, you're going to have to live into. Or do you feel like you're just going to be able to climb up in one of your Trump towers and be protected from all the BS that you've created down here on Earth? Like, he's going to have to spend so much money on security detail after, you know, because right now the country is paying for his security detail. But after this is all over, he's going to have to spend so much money on security detail. Like, I'd be surprised if he dies a rich man. Anyway, to all of the people who have been hurt, harmed, affected, killed, whatever, due to the events that have taken place in this country over the last 8 months, and even before that, anyone who has experienced discrimination, racist retaliation of any sort, of any type, anyone of any creed, any color, any religion, any nationality, I just want to sincerely say that I do believe that there are better times ahead for us in this country. I do believe that a change is coming, and just stay strong. I'm praying for all of you, and I love everybody. So I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, so on a lighter note, y'all, I'm in the shade. There's a big tree over my car, so that's why I just got super dark. Updates, diet updates, okay, because I haven't done a diet update in a while. Diet update, going pretty good. I'm actually headed to, what's this place called? Smoothie King. Right now, I love the freaking Island Impact. If you're like into tropical drinks, like I love like papaya, pineapple, like all kiwi, like all of the tropical fruits. I love the way they taste. So mango, you know, I get the Island Impact from Smoothie King. So if you like tropical fruit, try the Island Impact. You will not be disappointed. It's really good. And if you put the fat burner in it, which really isn't a fat burner, it's really just an appetite suppressant, but if you put that in it, you can't taste it. It masks it well. Some of their other drinks don't mask the taste of the things that they put in there. I don't plan to get anything put in mine today. I'm just gonna get an Island Impact, and I just get the 22 ounce because you really don't need nothing larger than a 22 ounce, guys. Like, you really don't. So I'm just gonna get that, and that's gonna be lunch today. So you want to come along? Well, come on then. Okay, so don't talk junk about me. I know I just said that you don't need, I know I just said you don't need anything larger than a medium, and I mean than a small, and you don't, a 22 ounce, and you don't. But the 22 ounce, I think I just flashed the prices, but I don't remember, so don't quote me. I just showed it in the video. The regular price for a 22 ounce is like $4. After tax, it's like either $5 or right under $5. It's like $4.87 or something. Well, at my location on Fridays, they do the 32 ounce is $5 all day. It makes absolutely no sense to get a small when the medium is like less than 50 cents more. Do I need to drink this whole thing? No, but it is 95 degrees today, so I could use a little more refreshment than just a 22 ounce. So if I'm reneging, whatever. Okay. And it's so freaking good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the rest of my diet update. Diet's going great. I've been going to the gym on a regular basis. Clothes are starting to loosen up. More energy. Less body pain. I don't feel like a 40-year-old woman anymore. Amen for that. Praise Him. You know? Okay. So, last time we talked about, what did we talk about last time? We talked about Basketball Wives. And I don't know if I mentioned, but for extra credit, I do want to mention that I think Baller Wives, this new show they had that just came out about the football players' wives in Miami, complete waste of time, energy, and space. I do not plan on tuning into that at all, nor am I interested. But I will tell you one thing, I am so ready for Real Housewives of Atlanta to come back. Like, I just feel like I just made the wrong turn. Put that out there. I just feel like this season is gonna be popping. Like, I feel I could just, my girl Nene is back, baby. Say what you want to say about Nene. Nene is entertaining. Say what you want to say about Nene. She is entertaining, and that is why she gets big bucks, and that is why they keep asking her to come back, and that is why she gets to color her show, and that is why she get to act like a diva, and that is why all the characters on the show always forgive her, because they know, guess what, Nene is gonna always be on the show as long as she wants to be on this show. And if we want to be on the show, as long as Nene be on the show, we better get with the MF program, because Nene ain't going nowhere. Because she ain't. Because Nene is so entertaining. So I'm ready for the season to come back so I can see some more Nene. I will say last season without Nene was okay. It was good. It was good. It was good. That whole drama with Rapegate was a bit much, but you know, last season was good. So they did okay without her, but I'd rather have her there than not have her. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so did y'all hear about the Chris Brown release that he did? I think it's a documentary, and he talked about that night with Rihanna and what really took place and how the fight started and how it got physical. And he actually attested that they had had fights before, some physical, some verbal, so that wasn't their first time having a physical scuffle. And he said that literally he pretty much punched her because she was trying to throw his phone out the window, and then she grabbed his nuts and he bit her arm. And this isn't really alleged because he stated these things. And I'm just so happy that he has finally come to the forefront and provided some background of what exactly happened. And not that it's because it's our business to know. He is a grown man. She is a grown woman. That was so many years ago. Both of them have been able to maintain success after it, which is amazing in and of itself. I thought he was going to be shunned, but he did all right. She's done great. And so it's not like it's our business to know, you know, what happened. But I think the fans of both sides deserve to know what happened, at least a little bit, because domestic abuse in this culture or in this time is it's an ever evolving thing. You know, everyone is domestically violent for different reasons. And I think that by sharing his story, or her sharing her story, they have an opportunity to affect change in people's lives who are either dealing with, have dealt with domestic violence, whether they're the giver or the receiver. You know, they have a platform to do something with it. And I think the fact that they kind of kept it on the hush of the details wasn't really serving their platform justice. But at the same time, I understand that sometimes the priority is just moving on to try to save your career and all of those things. And I definitely understand that too. If you see something keep jumping in the screen, that would be my headphones. Proof that your girl is going to the gym. I got my headphones hanging around my rearview mirror, and it is like dangling and kept shaking in front of the camera. So I just took it down. I'll put it back when we're finished here. So I'm happy that he is finally kind of expressing what happened and giving us an opportunity to really just learn what we can learn from it and let it go. I know that I commend him for being bold enough to finally do it. I hope that he had spoke to Rihanna before doing this, because of course he is not putting it all on him. He is definitely expressing her faults in the matter, of course, from his point of view, which in of itself is a bit touchy, because it's hard for you to try to say her point of view. So I hope that her input and her input and her blessing was placed on him doing this, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm happy that it was done. It's such a beautiful day outside. It's like beautiful. I love seeing the campus alive. Like, I love when it's slow in the summer, because that's like less work for me. But during the year, and like the first part of the year like this, when it's like alive and bustling, and the students are all chipper and they got their fresh haircuts for back to school and their new outfits, and I'm talking like they're grade school kids. I work at a university, so these are college young adults, and everybody has on their I'm fly outfits on, and some of the girls are trying to walk around in their heels, and they've got their new weave down to their butts, and their edges are all laid and slayed. Then you've got those seniors who've been here for forever, and they're walking around looking like bums because they could really give two F's. They just want to get the heck up in and get the heck up on so they can graduate. So they're walking around looking like they rolled out of the bed with crust in their eye and dirt around their mouth at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just great. It's great. What's sad is sometimes this is like the job that people who work here sign up to have, right? But some of them are so bitter, like, and what's really sad is some of these people are faculty, and so they teach the students, but they're so bitter about being here. Go if you're going. People who don't know how to work a four-stop sign intersection. It was definitely my turn to go, but I know, baby. Probably just got a call last week. But yeah, like, your faculty, oh, my summer is over. If you don't, I feel like teaching is something that has to come from your spirit. Like, if you don't want to be a teacher, please don't do it, because please don't make my grades suffer and make my educational experience suffer because you're working a job you don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bachelor's degree initially was to be in education. I was going to be a middle school math teacher. And I got up to my senior year and I did not finish that BE. I went and switched my major to something else because I did not want to be in no one's classroom. And it took me going into my into the classroom, you know, the last 2 years of an education program. Most education programs, the last 2 years, you spend significant time in the classroom. And so I was in the classroom in Effingham County. If you are from Georgia, you might know what that is. And it was horrible. I did not like it. Those kids were rude. Those kids, and you can't do and say what you would normally do and say back to them. So I was like, oh no, I'll be fired or in someone's jail working here. I can't do it. And I didn't do it because my heart wasn't going to be in it. That wasn't my passion. And I think that I was right for making that choice. And I think a lot of other people who are teachers need to make that choice. And it's so easy to become a teacher if you've got a degree. It's so easy to become a teacher. It's kind of like a backup job. If you can't get a job, become a teacher. And I really don't think that's the approach they should have, but they have a need for teachers, so they just got to do what they got to do to get, you know, adults in the classrooms. And if you don't have a job, then it's a decent paying job. But if you know, are kind of already in a career, then it's not too great. But anyway, it doesn't start off too great. It has a lot of potential to grow. But anyway, bless ups to all the teachers who kicking off a new semester. On behalf of the students, I want to just say thank you for all that you do. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Lunch Break Chronicle. I am literally rolling back up into my parking spot that somebody has taken. Who is in my parking spot? These kids are ruthless. Like, they really just don't care. Like, they just be all up in your parking spot, and they really just don't care. But yeah, parked in someone else's parking spot. Somebody's in my parking spot. Welcome back. I'm gonna get up out of here before the person whose parking spot I'm in comes back and try to make me move. Always be the lady of your house. Always be the Duchess. Back to work I go.